Libra, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Hello, welcome if you're new to the channel. My name is Chris, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This is your love reading for June 2022. Your love, as you can see today, we are beginning with Oracle cards, love Oracle reading. Look, these are also already coming down for you. Your love Oracle reading, your love Tarot reading, your love messages reading, and as always, your channeled song messages reading. Now today, we also have Fairy Tale Lenormand cards. So, and look what is, wow, look what has just revealed itself in the cut deck, excuse me, Libra. As you can see here, this is coming to a 4, a 31. What is this? This is the Y card. You have so many questions. If you're here today, I feel you're going to be getting your answers, at the very least getting some clarity. This is about you and your person. The foundation also really manifesting somebody back. Is that you? Is that your person? Well, look at the foundation here. There are no walls, there is no roof, but it is very warm with the sun and the angel guidance there. So I do feel the clarity is going to be coming. We also see the exchanging gifts card. This is about attainment. Attainment in what? Love. This is about your person here coming. Now this is a 9. That's also a number of completion. So I do feel that the separation, if it hasn't already ended, it will be. Your last reading for May was so intense that I literally could not breathe. I don't know if this is yours, watched that reading, but if not, I definitely recommend you check it out. It was very intense. One of the most intense readings, really, and a lot of that was due to the fire energy. It was smoking hot, literally. I could not breathe. So let's see what is going, wow. Down here, on here today, excuse me, look, another cut deck revealing itself. We have the Soulmates card. All right, guys, penguins, do you know what they do? They collect rocks and they present it to their soulmate. They mate for life and they kind of ask, I'm very goosebumpy and I'm going to tell you why right now. They ask for, it sounds so silly, the other penguins' hand in marriage. That is how they sort of ask for marriage, by collecting rocks and presenting them. And look what wanted to be in your reading. I initially had it here on the swan, and then I thought, well, that just looks really weird. But look what is here. I wanted to put a ring down today. Okay, this is, wow, your person really wants to talk with you, as well as you can see this beautiful throat chakra, and this doesn't surprise me at all. This is definitely staying here in your reading. I had it on the swan, I had it on some cards, and it just didn't feel right. And I thought, I'm just going to put it here because I think it belongs in the reading. And that is exactly what is going on here. Now we see there has been some really conflicting energy, but we also see that 41 is a 5. That is a number of change, guys. Let's see if this is coming back. Also that loyal heart, look. Both looking at each other, ready to talk. Not only is there a key here, look, there is that opening, but there are both of you here, both keys there, both looking at each other, surrounded by hearts. And this heart here, I want to tell you, this fanned heart is normally, as you can see, kind of taped down, and it's not. It's very open. So there is an openness to talk right now. And also, as you're seeing, loyal heart, Leo comes through very, very strong, but more than anything is how you feel about each other, regardless of everything that has gone on in this connection. I'm going to get moving because I know you want to see what's going on. I do as well. Okay, that just fell off and wanted to be in your reading. So that is here in your reading, and it's, wow. Okay, what went on in this connection, Libra, because it really wanted to, it fell and slid, wanted to be in your reading. And that's the naughty corner. If you watch my readings, you know, can be energies there of regret, of somebody that may have been breadcrumbing, ghosting, Also, there can be a little bit of infidelity here. Interesting. That's not going to be for everyone, but it is here. So, wow. And by the way, that was really strong in the most recent pick a card. I don't think that's going to be for everybody, but it is there. The to the sea revealed itself when that fell. That is about the past here, and there is a very strong go with the flow energy. Look at the divine and look the direction. This is a very guided connection, and also we're seeing that here. Somebody kind of looking down, maybe trying to control things a little bit, maybe a little too much. That's upsetting. Needing to let things go a little bit more naturally here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the overall energy card so we can get these turned over and get the rest of your reading down. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can you please guide our Libras and anyone who has arrived here today, as there are no coincidences in the universe, no accidents. They are meant to hear these messages. We welcome you for your guidance and we thank you. Overall energy. Wow. Okay. Wow, guys. All right. This is about divine timing. Yeah, it is really time for you. Libra, you're reading already. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's time here. And look, this is also being pushed off. We are taking it. Oh my gosh. And it wants to be here. This is where it landed. Unfinished symphony. Now, this is, wow, guys, because not only in that pick a card is this reading, I feel there in many ways, but I also started releasing these little mini 1-minute love oracles on TikTok and Instagram. Very sad accounts. I am working on them. And this was one that I was very drawn to put out. Look, it is a 10. It is a new cycle. This is an unfinished symphony. This is not finished, Libra. And it's time. It's time now. It is a new cycle now. And it's time now to do what? To talk, to figure out the direction that you're going here. We saw that in the Go with the Flow card, which revealed itself as well. And when instruments are coming into my reading, note, it really is about making peace and healing together. And that's the other thing. And I'm starting to feel breathless again. Libra, your readings. Oh my gosh. I haven't put this guitar down, maybe even since your last reading. I'm not sure if it was in your last reading, but I was very drawn to put this guitar down today. It's no surprise. There can be musicians here. What I was hearing when I was putting it down is that you have playlists for each other, but it can also be about being a musician, you or your person. But what's really super strong is the healing. It really is what you think. It's a peacemaker here. Your person really wants to make peace here, guys. It's time. It's divine timing. We see it right here. And what is that? That is coming to a 3. It really is about communication. And also through music too. You guys have a really strong connection through music. And when the unfinished symphony card, gosh, you guys, look what just revealed itself. You're reading already, Libra. Okay, I'm going to put your divine timing card down, your TikTok card down. And this is going to stay in your reading because it really wants to be in your reading. Big time. This unfinished symphony here is what? And I'm going to take it out and keep this here. But look, okay, so that is yours as well. And show you here. That is the end of a cycle. And what is the new cycle? I'm channeling for you, Libra, under a Gemini new moon, which is all about new beginnings and all about communication. Really feeling more sociable, wanting to communicate with everybody, really. New people, people from your past. It's time for you guys to figure this out. This foundation is not finished. We see that. This is very goosebumpy, Libra. This is an unfinished symphony. It's a building. The foundation is not done here. Things were said. We see that. Things that were heard. And that's the other thing about an unfinished foundation. Unfinished symphony here. Gosh, it's so strong. It can be that it's going to be completed, that it's not. It's sometimes in a construction site, for example, you will can get shut down due to people not working together, due to bad weather, due to safety hazards. We do see that here, that there was some stuff said here. It wasn't feeling exactly safe. However, it's a very solid foundation. There is no rain. I don't feel the rain here. I feel that this is a foundation that is not finished, that it still needs to grow and be built here, that it stopped midway. Something interrupted this connection. What is that, guys? It really is going to be different for everyone here. And I didn't even get a chance to say what I always say, which is trust yourself, your intuition, trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Use your free will. But what has happened in this connection, because you're both still there and it's 100% not finished yet, but it's solid, but something happened here. We can see that. Maybe somebody getting really hurt with those blocks. Those are not looking painless. They're away at the moment here, so we can see that that is more of the past energy, but the foundation is here, and I do believe that it's picking up again. And gosh, guys, look, there is your reading. Of course, there's going to be a lot more coming in, but this is this. No, what am I doing? Okay. Wow. All right. I'm okay. We need to get another card here, and that's way too many. That's too many, but this is yours. This is your card here. As you can see, this is just far too many. That was me being sloppy, because I realized that the TikTok card made its way over there. Look, oh my gosh, into your first placement. That's where it wants to be. Now this, you're reading Libra. This is the serendipity card, as you can see. Look, lassoing on to this 4-leaf clover. What happens when this comes into my reading? It's spirit putting love in your path. This is a 9. This is an 18. It's coming to a 9. That is a number of completion. 1, that is the end of that separation. And that's also telling us that this needs to be complete. It is not, look, it is unfinished here. It is quite literally unfinished. We are looking at it. This is also attainment and fulfillment. This is for the two of you, and that has become, wow, your new, I want to say, overall energy card. TikTok has stayed in here, divine timing, but what is going on above that? We have to look. And again, I have quite a few cards here. I have Oracle, Tarot, more love message cards, lots of stuff going on. So let's see where we're guided today. But already your reading already is, wow. Okay, so the round and round card. Yeah, this is about the past. You see this here. It's 25. This is coming to a 7. This is about the new cycle. My gosh, you guys. It really is about the past, your person that you're here for, and also assessing that, assessing where things are and what to do about it. A very strong fated connection, and with that fate, it does intersect with destiny, and it's a lot about controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. It can be that your person accidentally bumps into you. It can also be that that is going to happen, or there's just some synchronicities going on here, so make sure you're paying attention to that. In fact, it's very, very strong. This is a very divinely guided connection. We know that, and the divine timing is now. The cycle is now. The cycle is ending. We're in the new moon under Gemini, as I said. We see that in the past here. Gosh, you guys. Okay. Libra, you're reading. Wow. Okay. You see this here, right? This is your person and you both imagining it, but look what is coming below it. Very interesting. It is the chaos and conflict card, but this is about the past energy. Now, this is a master number, and very interesting. If you are on a twin flame journey, do you see this light changing? Oh gosh. Okay. It's beautiful. Actually, it's very beautiful. You're reading Libra. I just did a twin flame reading, and this was very prominent that somebody's person is in a little bit of chaos and conflict in their life. They're kind of stuck because they're wanting to come. This is also for you, whether you're on a twin flame journey or not. Your person is feeling the change and really wanting to come to you. It's so, here we see that with the 33 too, that master number. Anything is possible is what we're seeing there with that. Look at the stripes coming off here, guys. That is coming out. Also, your person has been conflicted, but look here in this imagined card. They're dreaming about being with you. Look here. What are they lassoing? That is the moon. What is the moon? Well, the moon can represent some fear. So we know that your person has been conflicted and has been living in some fear. We see that here also in the chaos and conflict. But we also see the cycle changing and your person wanting to come. Now, can it be new love for some of you? Yeah. This is not a singles reading. This is a no contact and or in separation specific reading. However, it can be for some of you, that's what that is. But more than not, this is your person. This is spirit putting your person in your path, because look at your reading here. It's very clear that this is not finished, and your person, that 20 coming to a 2, the duality. The twin flame soulmate energy is undeniable. If you're not on a twin flame journey, let it go. Really, I always acknowledge my twin flame. So it doesn't mean that the reading is not for you. It's very much for you. If you are here, this reading is for you. Your person is thinking a lot about you here, and they have been conflicted for a while, but I do feel they're coming out of it. And what has been really strong with the energy with the chaos and conflict card for me today, especially, is Jupiter. And it's this planet of these forces, I feel, of them kind of just saying, okay, stay calm. This is what you need to do here. And that is what I'm feeling very much in the serendipity card and this cycle here coming to an end, that it's time, guys. And also that feeling of being kind of pushed in that direction by what? By spirit here. It's so strong. And aren't you wanting to see what's here? Because I sure do. Yeah. It's the Regeneration card. This is another one of those cards that I just put out on my 1 minute love oracles. It's the end of a cycle, guys. What happens after a fire? After a fire, there is regrowth. In fact, sometimes, almost all the time, the ground is way more fertile than it was before. That is Mother Nature. That is the nature of fires. And Libra, your reading, I'm just very goosebumpy. We were just talking about your last reading, how breathless I was, and how I started to feel it as I've been diving into your reading. This is why, look what we're seeing here. This regeneration, your person imagining this new start here, really wanting to talk about it as well. We see that here in the imagined card, really coming here. Look at that, very guided. This is spirit putting love in the path, your path, excuse me. And we know that that is the 4-leaf clover. And again, look at that new growth here. And this is what I want to show you too. I don't know if you can see this. You might not because of the glare, so apologies ahead of time. But it's like a hand. If you see the light coming, that is spirit. And there's also, it's like a hand having a hand. That is spirit having a hand in this connection. And look, regrowing it. All kinds of love chakra, all kinds of throat chakra, lots of communication, a totally new start. And it really is the end of whatever was going on in that cycle, so that you're what? Because what is right below it? It's the building blocks. And what do we know that is? We know it's unfinished. There is that fire energy again. We know that this is unfinished. This really wanted to be in your reading, and right here, you're still there, both of you really wanting to talk. Here comes spirit putting your person in your path with the serendipity card. It is divine timing here. The cycle is changing. Libra, your readings are wow. Okay, guys, let's get a little bit of oracle here. Let's bring a little bit of oracle, into your reading. I don't feel any need at all to clarify, and I also don't know that I want to bring in tarot. I have to say, I'm kind of feeling like I want to keep it oracle. Keep it oracle sounds really strange. We're going to look at this Goddess Dream oracle. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Spirit, guides, angels, and ancestors. By the way, Libra, you come through here. Libra, Cancer, and energy. Opalite. Your person really wanting to lighten the emotional burden. That was no accident that wanted to be touched. Life purpose here. Manifest your dreams. Yeah, guys. We talked about that here with the manifesting. It showed up in the why card and the questions that you have. The life purpose here. And your purpose together. Look at this. master number there, 22 again. You know what that is about? One, it's a master number. Two, it really is about second chances. And it also is no mistake that it's coming down here with this life purpose card, because it is about goals, that master number 22 here. And this is your love reading, Libra. So what are your goals together? Your person is imagining that life, and I think you are too here. Look, and finishing that foundation that is unfinished here. Regeneration, a totally new start, a much stronger start, a much more fertile ground that has already taken hold here, that is already growing. It's been growing, and the fiery energy in your readings, Libra, have been out of this world, really otherworldly. So it does not surprise me that that has arrived. And also here, because that is the timing now, the divine timing now, the purpose of the two of you. Look at this messenger here. Oh my gosh, you guys. And look, there is that rabbit, the bunny, the heart. Okay, my throat chakra is going crazy. And that is about matters of the heart, and also this new beginning here. Gosh, you guys. Okay, I'm going to set it here, and we're going to get another one. Then we're going to look at true, is it true heart? I always, when I'm into your readings, I just kind of go into another world myself, and I always forget true heart, true love. Anyway, we're going to look at those in just a moment. This is yours. Forgiveness, compassion, and kindness. Yeah, this is super duper duper strong. This is very goosebumpy, your reading here. Look at all that star energy, guys. That really is about having hope and also renewal. It's kind of like the star card. How many times here? Several times. A lot of hope, a lot of renewal energy. We see that in the regeneration as well. Forgiveness needed on both ends. And this is coming down. It really is about both of you. And we see that here in the loyal heart. And also this naughty corner where the loyal heart is. So what happened in this connection? It's not finished. We see that your person knows that too. It can be that they're sending songs and you're sending them as well. That's just a given here. But what happened in this connection, guys, that this forgiveness is coming down, both of you needing that. And look what it is. You're looking at each other with the owls, that nocturnal energy, that wise energy too, knowing. And look, there again, the owl flying here over. Yeah, your person here, it's in the naughty corner. If you don't watch my readings, like I said, it's where a lot of that energy can go here. So there is some forgiveness needed if you're going to do what? Forgiveness needed if you're going to finish this here, guys. You're going to finish growing together and building this foundation. What is that foundation? It's a life together. It is your life purpose. It is having a life together, and whatever that's going to be for you, because they're thinking a lot about it and maybe even putting themselves in your path. But spirit for sure here, it's not finished, but there needs to be forgiveness here in order to have this regenerative rebirth, really. Okay. Guys, I'm trying not to cover things, but it really inevitably happens in your readings. Okay, so this just slid off the bottom. Look, that's yours. And we're going to look at the true heart, true love reading cards in a moment. Oh my gosh. Didn't you get this in your last reading? I think you did. Well, if you didn't, I'm not surprised. Look, there is that Leo energy again, and there's that fire. I'm not surprised by this at all. Also, Aries and Sagittarius coming through very, very strong. We can see that here on the dress here, but the passion is through the roof. I'm not surprised. Libra, your readings have been incredible, but it's also your person here trying to get that courage, and that has been very, very strong in your reading. And look, burning with life's passion, life purpose here. Manifest your dreams, that 22, master number, a second chance there. And what is it that you want together? What are your goals? That comes through there. Burning with life's passion here, going after it, your person. Whew, guys, it's very, very strong. The fiery energy. And that's an 8 is what I wanted to tell you. It's a 26 coming to an 8. That is an action number, also a very lucky number, and a lot of Gaia energy around that number of healing. And what is a fire? A fire can be a destroyer, but it also can be a life giver. We know that, the regenerative process here. So we see this passionate fire. It could be that somebody was That is involving what happened here in this connection. It's not going to be for everyone, but it is pretty strong for some of you, I have to say. But the fire here, the regenerative, the after the fire, your readings, wow, is very, 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 very strong. And that Gaia energy around that 8, that 26 coming to an 8, the healing from that. The healing from the fire, because it can be a destroyer. So there is a lot of healing and forgiveness here. We see it in the regeneration. We see it also really coming through in the cycles. The chaos and conflict, I feel, is what's going on with your person, but that can also be you. And it is in the partnership placement. So it can also be about what went on in the past here. And that master number 33 is kind of about anything is possible, but also that does come to a 6 as well. And that is about healing and making together peace, healing with another person from that. So that's also coming through strong in that partnership placement. Okay, we're going to look at your true love reading cards, I want to say, and then I'm probably going to go, oops, it's true heart. Anyway, doesn't matter. 2 came down. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, are you looking at this? Libra, I am so goosebumpy. It's not even funny. Where do I even begin? Where do I begin, guys? With the TikTok, the divine timing is the overall energy. Then it kind of, spirit right in front, before our eyes, switched it and put it here. So we pulled another card. There is serendipity. There is serendipity again. That is spirit putting love in your path. There's the commitment card. Very, very strong twin flame soulmate energy here. Regardless of what journey you're on, you are here. This commitment. And what did I tell you? I was feeling really, really drawn to putting down, but felt like I've tried putting it on the swan. That's the other thing. My gosh. I had it on the swan like this. And then I was I was kind of like preparing your reading, and I thought, well, that just looks so weird. And I don't know, maybe I don't want to do that. That's just, I don't know. It just felt strange. But then I set it right beside, as you know, if you're still here, of course, if you've watched the reading from the beginning, that I knew that it belonged in here. So I just set it aside, and here it is. And there it is. And not only that, it's the swans, guys. There's the commitment card. Here is the ring that I felt wanted to come into your reading. There is the serendipity coming down twice. This unfinished foundation. We saw that also with the unfinished symphony, really wanting to be here. This loyal heart. What happened? Something happened here. We see that. But we also see that foundation being finished. This restart together, the regeneration card, your person dreaming about it here. This cycle changing. Libra, I really feel speechless. I'm speechless, Libra. My gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put it on the dove now because now, or the swan, excuse me. Well, a dove is love. That was not meant to be a bad poem. Your reading is really unbelievable, Libra. I'm going to put the serendipity here so it's nearby your serendipity card. And we're going to put your commitment card. I think I'm going to move it over here. Excuse me, guys. I really hate covering up your reading. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, but it's inevitable here. Okay, so we'll keep that close by. Your ring that really wanted to be in your reading, and it found its way right where I had it. My gosh. Okay. We're going to move on, guys. I could keep reading and reading for you, but we're going to move on to channeled love messages, direct messages to you through here. Love messages can also be your sending them. Okay, that that flipped over, so that is yours, and this also was coming. That's yours. Okay, that's interesting. All my life, I have been dreaming of an angel like you. Yeah, that imagine is really strong. Okay, look, your reading is very serendipitous as well, and that's the thing. And I talked about paying attention to synchronicities. Wow. The connection as well for me today is so intense. Your reading was intense. Your last reading was intense. This is intense. Your love awakens my soul and it makes me reach for more. My gosh, you guys. Yeah, that loyal heart there. that commitment there, the serendipity twice, your person imagining it, the life purpose, actually also coming right down here next to the building blocks, which is next to the unfinished symphony, which is this foundation, which is the two of you here, this future with this life's purpose. Baby, I miss your smile and sparkling eyes. No matter where I go, I always find my way back to you. Excuse me, I just looked and it wasn't recording. I hate when that happens. Excuse me, I get so into your readings. I try to pay attention and then I look up and the camera's not recording. That's how it goes. I don't know if this even recorded. Every time I close my eyes, I see your beautiful smile. And that is a theme in here. So somebody's really sending that through. Now I'm going to move your guitar here and your song messages just for a moment so I can take that space. These love messages are yours here. The day you came into my life was the day I crowned you king, queen of my heart. Queen, king of my heart. Interesting, because if you are in a twin flame journey, this is, yeah, that was also coming down. You inspire a love in me that I never knew was possible. And that's the other thing too. As I said, with this chaos and conflict card, if you are on a twin flame journey, you really might want to watch that. And can be other twin flames are for you. They are timeless readings. But in this last one that I channeled, it was also really strong here that your person is kind of stuck. Now, it can be you as well. Having all these dreams of what they're wanting to do here, but somebody is also kind of stuck. So that can be you, but can also not be, but that did come through for somebody. You are adorable. There's a lot of this. You're cute, your smile energy coming through. I just picked up the song messages deck. We weren't even there yet, so I'm going to keep this here. And look, this is sticking out. And that is yours too. Gosh, you guys, your reading is so many synchronicities. You have made me know how it feels to love and find love. Find true love, excuse me. All right, I'm putting that here with the loyal card. Let's move your angel with the messages. Also nearby, your commitment card. From the first day I was attracted to you, now it's not only the attraction, but the love. Okay, I really hate covering up any cards here, in particular the commitment card. In fact, I'm not going to do that. It's not happening today, Spirit. I'm sorry. Okay, I got to move your fairy tale and Orman cards. We'll get to them in a moment. This is the last love message. You are so wonderful, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. The life purpose card, the unfinished symphony, the building blocks, the totally new start with the regeneration. Guys, and how can we forget this here? The serendipity came down twice, and there is that ring again. I have to take it off. I will put it back. That really wanted to be in your reading, quite literally on the swan, as I said here. It's just undeniable, Libra. It's not always the case. Your last reading was also undeniable. The commitment card with the swans, the twin flame soulmate energy. You are so wonderful. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. There is that ring that I felt really drawn to put down, no less, on the swan, guys. The life purpose here, the building blocks, the forgiveness needed, the loyalty to each other, the loyal hearts, the regenerative card, the whole new start there. Unfinished, it's unfinished, and they're imagining it here, guys. Spirit putting your person in your path. My gosh, your reading is wow. Libra, I don't want to put this over there. I need to put it here. Okay, and I'm going to put your, look, is that weird? Yeah, I'm putting it there. Okay, maybe that's a little weird, but that's where it wants to be. We're going to look at this song message, and I'm feeling breathless again here. This is incredible. I want to tell you what is going on. This also just flipped off. Channeled song messages, direct messages to you through song, and I feel it really strong here, so make sure you are paying attention. It can be that there are messages I cannot decipher that are just going to be between the two of you in the way of numbers, letters, a color, a location, a name, an artist, and it can be that you're sending the message. Can also be always, and that's always the case, whether you're sending it or your person, there's a sentiment behind the song. If it's forgiveness, apologies, which we do see that here. Gosh, even marry me cards. Guys, that's always something that's very touchy when I'm doing a YouTube reading. But sometimes it comes down and it can be, and you feel it. Libra, your reading, it's just undeniable here. Your last reading was undeniable. This is undeniable. Let's look at these song messages here. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go wrong? Nothing compares to you, Sinead O'Connor. You do remember that one of those early cards that we saw coming down was, look at the forgiveness card here, was the Y card, which was somebody manifesting someone back and having a lot of questions about the connection. That's all over here. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew, Mazzy Star. That wanted to come and then it got, something just went back in. I'm warmed up now, let's go. Beyonce, Crazy in Love, Jay-Z. Look at that. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys. I'm going to set it here because I want to put it with your commitment card. Also, by the way, this was really strong in that twin flame reading. I tell ya, little different reading. It's a different reading. It's a specific twin flame reading. So if you're on a twin flame journey, and really they're timeless readings. So feel free to check out the playlist and watch and take what resonates with you. But that last reading here is quite similar in that way. Yours was the first face that I saw. I think I was blind before I met you. First day of my life, bright eyes. Yeah, that's some more of that energy of just waking up to a different kind of love. And when I say waking up, I mean, I don't mean literally in the morning. It can be, but I mean just feeling it and experiencing it. Times were tough. We made it through. We tasted the rough, so let's save the spoon. All the time I was hurting, you got to believe that I was hurting too. I was born to love you. Ray LaMontagne, who, you guys, your reading is, wow. I want to put it there, but I don't want to cover up your commitment card. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets or mistakes. Their memories made someone like you, Adele. This passion card probably won't even let me cover it. Okay, this is sticking out here. And also look, this bottom card, oh, there's two that just came. And being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers learn to fall in love again. Faithfully journey, that is the loyal card. And that journey is the journey of love. And yeah, because this is a no contact and or in separation reading, guys. And this is that commitment, that everything. I feel speechless. I don't often feel speechless. If you watch my readings, I don't feel speechless. Very often I feel speechless. Okay, I'm going to look at these last two song messages, then we're going to move on to the Tarot Closet channel love messages, these little itty bitty ones that you always get. Then we will get some numbers and letters for you. Some things just make sense. And one of those is you and I. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to read this again. Some things just make sense. And one of those is you and I. Some things just make sense. And even after all this time, I'm still into you. Julia Shear. I feel a little tongue-tied too. It was hard for me to get that out. I was born to love. I was born to love. I was born to love you. I was born to love you. Ray LaMontagne. Look, it's an echoing here. Yeah, you're sending it to each other. You guys, you're reading the forgiveness. You want to forgive each other. Look how you're looking at each other here in the loyal card. Why is this making me cry? It's out of beauty here. The forgiveness, the emotions, the ring, the commitment, that is just, if you've been following this reading, you know. Okay, actually, you know what? I wanted to get some Fairy Tale Lenormand cards. I forgot, and this was dangling off when I picked up the deck, so we're going to look at it. All right. Yeah. Guys, look, that is the outcome. That is the sun. Now, this is not a particular tarot sun card. This is Lenormand. It's very, very different, but it's a lot about those questions and that 31 is coming to a 4, and that manifesting what? That 4 is about manifesting a stable foundation, finishing this foundation here that is unfinished. The divine masculine and the divine feminine energy is here, guys. And yeah, surrounded by all these flowers, this love, this new start, we see it. Let's get a couple more in support. And look, 2 came down, so these are yours. Let's see what is happening. That moon energy, the sun and the moon. This is really validating the reading here, guys. I really don't feel like I need to say a whole lot more. That yin and yang energy. Also, this was really strong in that twin flame reading. That is coming to a 5. There is change going on here. Big time change. Somebody coming out of fear. Look, where it's like angelic. Look at it. It's sort of like raised up and floating. Also by the moonlight. Where is it heading? Someone's coming out of fear and heading on this journey. That is a fortress. That is a symbol for me of the journey of love. The coming out of this chaos and conflict, this change here, guys. Here, trusting their instincts, trusting their intuition, their guardian angels, their selves, you, both of you. Here, kind of being lifted by the moon, guided by the moon here, and going on this journey to that fortress. Right there with the sun, it's almost sort of like this. Interesting though, look, 31 and 32, that manifesting that stable foundation, that change, coming out of that conflict in order to do that. And what do you have to do? You have to forgive each other. There's something here that needs to be healed. There's a lot of Gaia energy here. It's unfinished. It's unfinished. And if you're going to finish this building block here, this regenerate, this connection, there is something that needs to be talked about here and looked at. We see it in the moon card, although I do feel that fear moving on. Gosh, you guys. Ooh, your reading. Okay, so here's the thing that I want to say to you. First of all, your reading is just out of otherworldly, Libra. Otherworldly. It's the only explanation I can tell you. And why am I tearing up? Because it's just amazing. There's that 2. It's the 2 of you. There is the making the peace. This was also very strong in that twin flame soulmate reading. I'm just going to put that out there. Okay, I know it's not for everybody, but also, is this your soulmate? They're very different, but a lot of you are on a soulmate journey, and that's beautiful. Beautiful. It's here. Look at that. We know that already. Lots of strong spiritual energy here to that duality here, guys, that yin and yang, the 2 of you, and the luck that is coming. And look, the serendipity card, which made its way into your reading because Spirit moved the TikTok divine timing here in your first placement, showing us right underneath this cycling that it's time for the cycle to end. It changed. Then we saw another serendipity card here. Excuse me. Look at that. There is the angel guiding it, the hope there with the rainbow, the sun, which we also see here, that outcome, guys. Look how emotional it is. This reading is unbelievable, Libra. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow, you guys. Lenormand is very different than tarot. The message coming through in your Lenormand is in alignment with your reading here. And actually, what am I saying? Oracle. It's also different than Oracle. We're not looking at tarot today. The point is that everything is being validated and lined up here. Everything. Everything here. Look at that. The love, the abundance, the partnership coming out of the fear, heading toward that journey. That outcome, the sun card, manifesting that. Guys, the serendipity basically 3 times here of Spirit putting love in your path. And that's your person. We see it. And it's future stuff, life purpose here, forgiveness here, the divine timing, the commitment card, the ring, the serendipity. I'm going to stop because it's wow. Whew. All right. I'm going to get, what do I want to get, guys? What do I want to get here? I think I'm going to bring an enchanted map oracle card into your reading. Excuse me. No, actually I can't. Excuse me. Because it has not been shuffled since the last reading. So I'm going to bring in what is ready to go, which is Goddess Power Oracle. And we're going to get one, use it as like a table, and get some numbers and letters for you. And then we're going to close your reading, okay? So we will look at it after. Okay, guys, I'm going to begin by putting the letters down. If you want, I'm going to hold it up at some point, so if you want to spell things out, you can. Let's see if I feel moved to do that. Sometimes I am, and sometimes I'm not. There's a T and a J. Can be locations or names. An L. Another J and a C. Do we have a vowel? Yeah, it's kind of hard to spell without a vowel, so it could be that there is no spelling. That is a W, I believe. Wow. Okay, there is an O here. Look, there's an N. So there is for sure Tom. Interesting. Here's a G. Here's an N. Wait, that's a D, but you know what? I saw that as an O, so it's going to be what it is for you. But here's the O. Okay, wow, isn't that interesting? Then it can't even be two. There's a P and another L, a U, an X, and an H, a K, V, and an R. Very interesting. No vowels. With one vowel, an O. That's going to be real specific for someone, excuse me, that tongue-tied. But it can also be, as I said, that it's not going to spell something out. It's going to be about locations or even initials here. But yeah, Tom just came through really fast. So that's going to be for somebody. Is there an E? No, there's no E. I was going to say there's a home. Or hope even. But I'm seeing that. Interesting. All right, look what was in the number and letters jar that didn't belong in there. It's the little rabbit heart totem, guys. I don't know. I was just going to take a look to see what... Can't really see what they're carrying. But it's on the move. I think I just dropped something. That wasn't meant to be. Yeah. Here, this new fertile ground is unbelievable in your reading. Okay, we do have angel messages here, but I'm going to start with the ones that are not so that we just have them down. Here's a 4, and all the numbers can be anniversaries or birth dates. There's a 6. Nope, that's part of an angel message, excuse me. Here is a 7 and a 5. Okay. So this is what we have going on. I'll start with the lowest number first. Look, here comes that 2-2 again. Second chances, guys, and also about goals. It's a master number. It's all over your table today. All over your table today. Second chances together. Second chances here at love and what it is that you want. Can it be that this is just somebody coming in and you know, that you've met and you're going to offer marriage? Yeah, but it's not strong. I have to say to you, it's strong that this is your person. We see the unfinished symphony and the building blocks here in the regeneration. So this is super strong, okay? I just want to make that clear. And look, these were also coming into that twin flame reading. These are your guides working. 333, guys. Whoops, excuse me. And this is also about discovering your higher purpose. Look what we have here. Life purpose. Manifest your dreams. With that rabbit there, that heart. Matters of the heart. Manifest what you want. And love, guys. That is what that is. My gosh. Really. It's a lot about, too, going deeper into that. And your last messages, which is also really wow, because it really means there's 2 8s. It actually means butterfly. Guys, the 88 is about new beginnings, a new cycle, and a transition, transformation. It's all over here. The building blocks, the unfinished symphony coming out of the cycles. It's, I don't even need to recap your reading. Libra. What is going on here? And look what has come down. I love this for you. So much Gaia energy here. Earth Mother is here, guys. Really is about looking into the cracks in the foundation of the life that you're building, the life that you want here, the healing necessary. This is a 16. This is coming to a 7. This is about your connection, assessing where you are now and deciding where to go. Also, we see here that fertility. That can be what you think as well, but I don't really go there in my readings here. But it is also fertility, a lot like the Empress card in many, many, many ways. Look at Spirit here sending these messages. Look at this transformative butterfly here. Really strong connection. And as I said, this foundation here is solid. It isn't finished, but there is no rain. These blocks here, we see the hurt. We see them. I do feel that they're in the past as well. And that is also part of why we see that forgiveness card that has since been a little bit buried here. Excuse me. We see that there's a lot of forgiveness needed here, guys. But this Gaia energy has been very, very strong in your reading. And it's also here for you in particular. This is about your connection, this new beginning as well, but it's also about you, guys, and looking at those cracks in the foundation quite literally for the life that you're wanting to lead, for building the life that you have, or going after the one that you want. Libra, your reading has been nothing short of amazing, really beautiful here. I wish you well, love, light, all things good. Remember to trust yourself, your intuition, and your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Bye, Libra. I'll see you at another reading.